Everyone knows how incredible the Super Nintendo is and that the library of games was one of the best, if not the best for a single console. However, there was one game that shaped the 16-bit era, and that was Donkey Kong Country. Rare for short, was the game developer for Donkey Kong Country, and I'll tell you a bit of history about them that led to the making of DKC, as a Rare video will come out in the future. Rare was established in 1985 by brothers Tim and Chris Stamper. In 1992, they would have invested heavily in Silicon Graphics workstations to begin work making games on a Nintendo 64. However, Rare discovered that they can be used to create 16-bit SNES games. They began testing it on games like Battletoads, and then Nintendo gave them permission to use Donkey Kong, as Rare's work has impressed Nintendo. Rare would then assemble a group of 12 people to start work on this new Donkey Kong game, making it their largest team in history. The game took 18 months to be completed, with ups and downs on the way. They would have given demos to Nintendo to let them see how development is going on, but some would say that it looked too 3D. However, Donkey Kong's creator, Shigeru Miyamoto, gave Rare full support, saying it's coming on quite well. What made Donkey Kong Country stand out compared to other games was the 3D sprites. As stated before, Rare had powerful Silicon Graphics development machines that they used for the game. They would first create 3D models of in-game characters and then compress the models down into sprites with little to none loss of detail. Music producer Dave Wise composed the Donkey Kong Country soundtrack. His work is considered one of the best, as the entire soundtrack is incredible. Donkey Kong Country would be released in November 1994 worldwide and instantly became a giant hit. With selling 9.3 million copies, Donkey Kong Country would cement itself as the third best-selling Super Nintendo game of all time. To this day, I generally think this game holds up to be one of the best 2D games ever after all this time. Well, that's pretty much it with Donkey Kong Country. You got to play it to really understand the beauty of it. Just think to yourself, this game came out 30 years ago, and then compare it to other games around the time. It stands out so much. Anyway, let me know down below your views on Donkey Kong Country. Until next time.